Miss Nielsen. Okay. I might go check on, Miss Nielsen's kids. Okay. Yeah, both of them. Ahmed and Henry. Thank you. Okay, your first word is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay, next. Come on, spell it.
That's what it is. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it's
That's cat.
Oh my, you're wild. We have two judges joining us today, so we are going to wait on them, and we're going to wait on our last two friends, and then we're going to rock and roll. Can you guys believe it's already
Interruption would take all first and second grade spelling bee participants down into the cafeteria. And teachers, don't forget there's a live link if you'd like to watch the meeting.
Yeah, you guys see, there's the YouTube right there. There's the live link. Say hey. Subscribe, like, and follow. Hi guys, come on down. Can you find your name tag, please? Right back here. Welcome to the spelling Hey guys, what's up? You'd be like, hey spellers, what's up? We're here today to spell all the words. Usually they're the checkers, right? Okay, then you are just a checker. Yep, it's either a check mark or not. Okay. All right. Take a deep breath. I know you're kind of being silly. We're going to kind of set down now and get into our thoughts, and we're going to get started. Okay? Do you mind putting your name tag on, please? That'll help me keep organized. Thank you.
And guys, right after this, we'll take a picture, all of us together, right after. Well, here's the reality. Here's the reality, guys. You guys did a great job making it this far, right?
No fail.
Yeah, there is no failing. So whatever you do after this is just bonus.
Sure.
So if you spell one word right, great. If you spell 10 words right, great. All right, but you made it this far, I'm proud of you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to the Pointe Spelling Bee. I'm Mrs. DeHart. I teach Hal here and also at Heritage. And we have Mr. Boys, of course, and Miss Snot joining us, and all of our fantastic spellers. So I'm going to sit down and tell you guys a little bit about the bee, okay?
Let's start by giving our spellers a round of applause. Good job, guys.
All right, guys. Welcome to our spelling bee. First of all, like Mr. Boyd said, you should all be so proud of yourself. I know that, raise your hand if you've studied some of these words, okay? So you have put in hard work into this. Anything in your life that you put hard work into and you achieve, then you already won. So you should feel very proud of yourself. Just remember, this is an elementary school spelling bee, right? We're here for fun and to do our best, and that's it, okay? I'm going to tell you a little bit about the bee. When it's your turn, you'll come up and I will give you your word, and I'll use it in a sentence, and then you'll spell your word. And when the person in front of you is going, the next person can stand up. So when Mila is up spelling, then you'll stand up so that you're next in line. And that'll keep us going. Keep
And
going.
and Henry, you'll be after me this, so, does everybody understand that? So Charlie will be first.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Charlie will be first. When Charlie comes up to spell, Sloan, you'll stand up. That way, when Charlie's done, you'll walk up, Charlie will go back, Gabriel, you'll stand up. All right, buddy?
Got it. You are welcome to ask me to repeat the word if you need to. You can, hold on just one second. You can also ask me to say it in a sentence again if you need some clarification, okay? I do want to say one thing that's important. When you start spelling your word, if the letters are all correct, you can start over if you get kind of disorganized. But if the letters are wrong, we can't start over. So I'm going to give you two quick examples, okay? So I'm going to come up and I'm going to spell the word you. Y, O, I'm starting over. Y, O, U. Do you see that? Now, but watch this. Y, W, I'm starting over. Y, do you see the difference? Okay, so that is okay to do. You can use some strategies if you want to write on your hand with your finger, tap your toe, if you want to take a deep breath and sound it out. You can use your strategies when you're up there, okay? Now, anyone have any quick questions? You can, and to clarify, you don't have to say, I'm starting over. That was just me being me. You can just start over. Okay. Sullivan.
Can you ask for the one question?
Yes, sir.
If you come up and you don't spell the word right, okay? During that round, let's say that the choice comes up and I spell the word wrong, I'm gonna go sit back down in my chair until the end of the round. And then we'll say, all right, parents, let's give them a round of applause. That's the end of round one. If you got your word wrong, you can come either sit in the bench out here, or you can go sit with your family if they came to watch.
And if they're not here, I'm sure there's many families that would love for you to join them. And we can hold our applause till the end of each round too. Okay. Elsie.
Isn't that good?
Yep, each round will be a new round. Okay, any quick questions? Okay, yes.
Are we doing that if you make it every single round and do you go other ways?
Nope, you'll just, this is the beat for you guys today.
Is the question wrong? Wait, let me back.
It depends on how many kids are still in the beat or who have sat down in the audience.
Is it all right if you get the word wrong?
Yes.
Yes, so we all can agree that it's all right if you get the word wrong. Maybe next time.
That's great. Anyone else? We are ready to begin.
All right, let's give them one more round of applause. Charlie, you have to stand up. You're going to come to the mic. Since Charlie is at the mic, Sloan, you'll stand up because you're up next. Yep.
All right, Charlie, your word is wig. She decided to wear a colorful wig to the costume party.
W-I.
That is correct. Bed. After a long day at work, I eagerly sank into the comfort of my soft bed. That is correct. Red. The beautiful sunset painted the sky in hues of the beautiful color red. That is correct. She completed a challenging puzzle with ease.
S-H-E.
That is correct. And after months of training, he discovered that he can now run a marathon. That is correct. Sad. The abandoned puppy looked up with sad eyes.
S-A.
That is correct. Got. After a long search, he finally got the job.
G-O-T.
That is correct. Hand. She extended her hand to say hello.
H-A.
That is correct. Leg. She twisted her ankle while hiking and had to hobble back on one leg.
L-E-G.
That is correct. Nap. After a delicious lunch, I decided to take a short nap.
N-A-P.
That is correct. Henry. Far. In the mountain peak seemed far in the distance.
F-A-R.
That is correct. End. After we were done reading the story, my teacher said, "The end."
E-N-D.
That is correct. Had. She had already finished her homework, so she could go out to play.
H-A-D.
That's see. I can't wait to see the beautiful sunset.
S-E.
That is correct. Just. I was about to leave when I realized I had just missed the bus.
J-U-S-T.
That is correct. Cup. She carefully sipped her tea from her favorite porcelain cup.
C-U-P.
That is correct. Lid. He carefully lifted the lid of the mysterious box.
L-I.
That is correct. And that's the end of our first round.
All right, so Henry,
It goes back that way.
Henry, yep. So Henry, you're gonna follow me. Okay, and then Henry Kwan will be last. All right, so then it'll go Henry, Logan. No, Logan, you move over here. We're just moving it, we're just switching a couple of you because it's wrong on the sheet. Right over there. All right. Henry, Logan, Rowan, Wilma, and Zara. Ahmed, Henry. All right, we're good. Hey, you guys just made it to the first round. Felt pretty good, right? So nobody can be sad now. You all made it to the first round.
Yeah, good job.
It's on.
Oh, it's not, okay. Thanks.
Test, test, test.
All
All
right.
right, if you need to turn this, you can just go like this, okay? But make sure you say it in there so we can hear you.
All right, you guys all did fantastic. This is the beginning of our second round, and we'll do the exact same thing. Charlie?
Oh, you're standing up, sweetie.
Charlie, your word is send. Daisy said that she would send a text message to her best friend. Send.
S.
That is correct. Stuck. Corey stuck the note to the wall of his bedroom as a reminder. Stuck.
S-T-U-K.
I'm sorry, it's CK. Good job, Slow.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can-
Good job. All right, then I'm just doing that.
Fish. Jasmine admired the brightly colored fish swimming in the tank.
F-I-S.
That is correct. Mind. Do you mind if I turn down the TV?
M-I-N.
That is correct. Scrub. Kimmy made sure to scrub all the dry dirt off of her new shoes. That is correct. Brown. Larry's mom wishes his dad would take the old brown recliner down to the basement. Brown.
B-R-O-W-N.
That is correct. Tint. The photographer added a slight tint of colors to his photo. Yep, I'm gonna say
Tint. It was tint. The window was at a dark tint.
T-I-N-T.
that is correct. Yawn. Once Bertram began to yawn, Stacy started to yawn too. That is correct. Want. What do you want for your birthday?
W-A-N-T.
That is correct. Pond. Nina wanted to jump into the pond, but the water was too cold.
P-O-N-T.
That is correct. Sharks. Brianna's cousin assured her that there were no sharks that would come out of the pond.
S-H-A-R-K-S.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Just S. Good job, Henry. Twigs. Uncle Graham told Joe and Sarah to gather all of the twigs to make a fire. Twigs.
T-W-I-G-S.
That is correct. Tight. Kendrick was growing very fast, and most of his shirts were now too tight for him.
T-I-T-E.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Good try, Rowan. Scrunch. The three kids had to scrunch into the back seat.
Say that again.
Scrunch. To squeeze together to make into a compact ball. Scrunch.
S-C-R-U-N-C-H.
That's correct. Close. The mayor asked the police officer to close Main Street.
C-L-O-S-E.
That is correct. Wire. Hiromi looped a long wire inside of her costume to make it puff out.
One,
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Starts with a W. Good try. Giant. The giant marshmallows made very tasty s'mores.
G-I-A-N-T.
That is correct. And that's the end of our next round. And Henry, you guys can join the audience.
Good job. Let's give them all a round of applause.
and Rowan. Great, thank you. And Rowan. All right, Charlie, we need to get around straight, please. Chance. Robbie hasn't had a chance to tell his mother about his identity yet. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. There's an E in the middle. Great job, Charlie. Good try, buddy. Gabriel. Your word is tender. The gravel drive felt rough on Sadie's tender, bare feet. Tender. That's correct. Melon. Miley cut up the melon for the fruit salad. Melon.
MELON.
That is correct. Parent. Tanya's parent picked her up from school. That is correct. Hockey. Mel's favorite sport to watch is hockey.
HOCE.
I'm sorry, let's make her EY. We knew it was something else. Good job, sweetie. Insects. Cheryl loved to keep the window open on summer nights, but with the screen down to keep insects out. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Great try, Elsie. Shortcut. Madison showed her friend the secret shortcut through the woods. Shortcut. That is correct. Forest. Krista and Aziz hiked through the forest to a waterfall.
FORE.
That is correct. Spinning. The maple seeds were spinning off of the tree. Spinning. That is correct. Sizzling. The restaurant brings out their fajitas on a hot iron pan that is still sizzling.
SIZZLING.
That is correct. Search. Nadia went on a search for all the missing socks. Search.
SEARCH.
That's correct. Mango. Naya loves to make smoothies with yogurt and frozen mango.
MANGO.
That is correct. Boys. No, I have to give you the spell it so you can see better. Sorry. Thank you. Jangle. To make sure he would wake up, Richie chose the alarm sound on his phone that would jangle the most.
JANGLE.
That is correct. And that is the end of our next round.
Elsie.
And Elsie,
All right.
great job, you guys.
Slide down, I'm sorry. Chloe, slide down, sweetie. Rayan, Viva.
Yeah.
Then Logan, and come up here. Yep. Logan, Solomon. So gonna be on the front row, Logan. Good, Mom?
All right, get your candy.
Gabrielle, you're up. Put arches on deck, so you'll be standing up.
All right, Gabriel, we're going to begin round 4. Your word is blossoms. Tori picked a handful of blossoms from the beautiful flowers in the front yard. Blossoms.
B-L-O-S.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. You spelled it out very well, Gabriel. Go ahead and sit down, sweetie. Studded. Damien decided to wear his black studded shirt to the dance.
S-T-U-D-D-E.
That is correct. Distress. Moved by their distress, aid flowed from around the world. Distress.
D-I-S-T-R-S.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. You have the right letters, Brian. Good job. Moment. Dad promised that he would be back in just a moment.
N-O-M-E-N-T.
That is correct. Basil. Giovanni tore up a few leaves of fresh basil to add to his pasta sauce.
B-A-Z-O-L.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Great try. Neil, your word is satin. For her birthday, Alondra gave her mother a pink robe made of silky satin.
S-H-I-N.
That is correct. Signal. The runners waited for the signal to begin the race.
S-I-G-N-A-L.
That is correct. Shuffle. Participants in the dance marathon who were would merely shuffle their feet instead of dancing. Shuffle.
S-H-U-F-F-L.
That is correct. Minnows. Elijah loved to catch minnows with his net. Minnows.
M-I-N-N-O-W. Yes.
That is correct. Before. Mom said we could go outside and play as long as we were back before dark.
B-E-F-O-R-E.
That is correct. And that is the end of our Yeah. Great job, you guys.
Henry, you're back up. All right, yep. Slowly squeeze down. All right, good job, guys. We're getting there.
All right.
But you're up, buddy. Good job, Chloe. You'll be ready.
Writing. Janie loved to read, but always had trouble when it came to writing.
W-R-I-T-I-N-G.
That is correct. Sugar. The nutritionist complained that children's food often contains too much sugar.
SUGAR.
I think she was right. I think she was.
That is correct. Seep. The leak in the bathtub was starting to seep down into the ceiling of the basement. Seep.
S
That is correct. Wheels. Surrey's baby sister was excited to notice that the wheels on the bus do actually go round and round. Wheels.
WHEELS.
That is correct. Fruit. The fruit of the rose plant is the hip. Fruit. Let me think of a good. This definition, okay, the reproductive body of a seed plant consisting of one or more seeds and various protective supporting structures. So I'm going to say that a fruit is an edible food that's nutritious.
FRUIT.
That is correct. Goats. Harriet's dream was to move out of the countryside and have a herd of milking goats.
GOATS.
That is correct. And your word is limbs. After Nellie got hit by the ball, the doctor asked her to move her fingers, her toes, and all of her limbs.
LIMB.
That is correct. And that's the end of our next round. Thank you very much. All right, well, we can just continue. We're gonna get going here.
All right,
Far away. Ben joined the Coast Guard in hopes of visiting faraway places. Far away. So I can see far away places. That is correct. Pirates. When they saw the black flag, the sailors realized in terror that they were being approached by pirates. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. You did a great job, Chloe. Wooden. Sarah preferred to use a wooden bat instead of a metal one at softball. Wooden.
WOOTEN.
That is correct. Breakfast. Joanna usually eats oatmeal topped with sliced bananas for breakfast.
EREAKFAS.
That is correct. Acrobat. After years of classes, Paul is developing the skills of a first-rate acrobat.
ACROBAT.
That is correct. Chocolate. By the end of the evening, every chocolate in the jar was gone. Chocolate.
SHOC.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. CH to begin. Great job, sweetie. Elephant. John and Sam enjoyed watching the elephant use his trunk to spray water. Elephant. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. ELE at the beginning, Henry. Great job, sweetie. And that's the end of our next. Join the audience, Henry. You can too.
Chloe, I'm sorry, and Henry can go sit on the line.
Great job.
No, you stay right there. And but not sure you sit right next to me. Okay? All right, round 7, here we go.
Recipe. Chuck's chili recipe is a garden secret. Recipe.
RECIPE.
That is correct. Surprise. Sheena hugged her friend, telling her that the party was supposed to be a surprise. So there is another spelling that is accepted, so that is correct. And what we're used to at the end is SE, but the ZE is another spelling used in other parts of the world, so that is correct. Perhaps that was what you were going for, Mila. Bombarded. The students bombarded their teacher with questions about the field trip. Bombarded.
BOMBARDET.
That is correct. Incredible. Gavin told me about his incredible story at camp.
INCREDIBLE.
Yes?
INCREDIBLE.
That is correct.
All right, that's.
Countess. The countess had a reputation for mistreating the servants. Countess.
COUNTESS.
That is correct. Peppercorn. A stray peppercorn rolled onto the table and was used in the recipe. Peppercorn. Yeah, I can repeat the word. Pepper, corn. A little black seasoning used in recipes. Peppercorn. That is correct. Raise. Elliot tries to remember to raise his hand in class. Raise.
RAIS.
That is correct. Zooming. Jamie's little brother was zooming around the living room.
COONING.
That is correct. And that is the end of our next round. Turnout. Lee was pleased at the turnout of opening night. Turnout.
TURNOUT.
That is correct. street lights. The street lights in Junior's neighborhood turned on automatically at sunset. Street lights.
STREET.
That's correct. Courtyard. The king was pacing in the courtyard when the messenger announced. Courtyard.
CORTYAR.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You in the middle. You did so great. Good job, sweetie. Yes. Asleep. After sitting cross-legged for the whole assembly, Richie's foot totally asleep.
ASL.
That's correct. All right. Well, you can bring that up. You're so good.
All right, final three, here we go.
Dinosaur. After watching Jurassic Park, the Velociraptor is Aiko's favorite dinosaur.
DINOSAUR.
That is correct. Vacuum. Mom and Lena asked to vacuum the crumbs off the carpet. Vacuum. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. You knew it. Very, very close.
Hard spell,
Very hard, Mila.
really hard.
You'll never forget the word vacuum. Your word is monsoon. Monsoon in India generally takes place in the months of June to September. Monsoon. I'm sorry, can you repeat what you said? Yes, the definition of a monsoon is heavy rainfall in many places of the world, especially in India. Monsoon, like a weather phenomenon. That is correct. All right, Mila, you can bring it on. Great job. Mila is our third place winner. Scorcher. Ross spent the entire day at school because it was a scorcher outside. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. ER on the end, but not. You can sit down, sweetie.
Now,
And Sullivan, you'll need to spell this word, and then you'll need to spell another word for the winner. If not, we'll start the round back over. Okay? So let's stay in our round for now. Your word is fragments. Flavia discovered fragments of an ancient Roman mosaic. Fragments.
FRAGMENT.
That is correct. Now, Sullivan, can you say it here, please? This is your new word in your new round for first place. Your word is frustration. Peyton's inability to pass his license test was a great frustration for his boss.
FRU.
Frustration. It means something that makes you very upset and discouraged. Frustration.
FRAGTION.
And that is correct. Solomon is our first place winner.
let's give all of our students one more round of applause. Good job, guys. It is hard to come out and have to stand up in front of everybody. gonna go right out here to the hallway to take a break.
Good job, guys.
All right, we're gonna go right out here, guys. Okay, let's go right up here.
Got everyone? One more. Gabriel! Can't have a picture without you.
All right, here we go. Let's get all my, so where's my second graders? Second graders, let's have the first graders come up here.
That way, we still get a good one, unless you guys want to try. Okay, you can come too. You guys, can I take your name? Need to have this on.
Yeah. Yeah, let's have second grade, you're in the back row, first grade, come over here with your. Show them some of your first grade. Yes.
And you don't have to give it. Or you can say congratulations, Remy, if you want.
Second grade, get by the degrees. First grade, you're going to go.
Oh, thanks, Gabriel.
First grade, you're going to go right in front of them.
With yarn. And then they're like, oh, why did they keep drinking? They're happy. I got an email.
All right, there we go. Now second grade. All right, perfect. All right, real quick here. Guys, I'm gonna take a couple pictures and I'm gonna let everybody standing behind me, okay? All right, smile like you're smiling at your mom, or your dad, or your grandma. Smile like you just rocked the spelling bee. So good job, guys. Very proud of you. All right, stay there. Parents, go ahead. Gabriel, that's it. Sit like bananas. Scoot over. Scoot over by bananas. All right, any more pictures? All right, let's give them one more round of applause. All right, if your family is here, you can give them one more hug, and then I want you to head back to class.
Yep, and Mila, Vedant, and Solomon, can I see you real quick?
Yeah, and I need to see the three of you too.
You just want to go right here by Okay, spelling bee. Cute. Very good. Good job, everyone. I'm so proud of you all. Great
All
job.
right, Mila, real quick.
Here, I sent it to you.
Vedant and Solomon right here in the middle. I'm gonna take one more picture. Right here.
Good job, you guys.
Mila, can I get Mila real quick? All right, Mila, right here.
Go to take the
Jackson
out,
did
and
it
then I have
too?
to keep the
Oh, good.
plastic
That's awesome. You doubled it. Awesome.
You need me to bring you any food or anything?
part. You guys will be here.
Should have brought it next.
Let me see that beautiful.
See you guys later.
You have everything to be proud of, sweetie. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Someone has hired certificates for his
All right.
classic oldest
Stay
child.
there, guys. Stay there. You guys all should be very proud of yourself because number one, you got up in front of everybody and spelled words. And number two, did a pretty darn good job at it.
And guess
Yes.
what? You're only in second grade, so
Yes.
you've got
First
lots
and
more
second
years
grade,
at the Anchor Point Spelling Bee.
Yeah,
good job,
guys. Yes, good job, guys.
All right, give mom or dad or anybody. who wants to
High five. Way to go. Good
Good
job.
job. Did you get your name tag?
I want to see your beautiful smile. You're too smart to be sad. You did so good.
Do you want to give it to mom?
Yeah.
They can take it for 2 C's or 2 U's.
No, we're gonna give you vacuum.
I know.
Mila, vacuum is a hard word. Girl. I was like, the whole
I knew
time.
it. I was like, oh, we're not getting that.
No.
I don't think.
I cannot have gone. I was like,
Do you have to spell it now?
Yeah.
Do you want your U?
You guys here from round two? What's your next? Oh, okay, awesome. I'm Missy. Nice to meet you. Yes.
Can she have her?
Yes. These are tricky.
That's a trick. I'm like,
I know it. They're like vacuum sealed or something.
Oh, Michael. Oh.
Because sometimes it could be like a mention.
Good morning, sorry for the interruption. We could have all three fine spelling bee participants, please sit down to the
Yeah.
cafeteria. We appreciate all three for fine spelling bee participants. Please come down to the cafeteria. Just a reminder, it is live stream, yes, everybody do announcements. The live stream, that's what we are also sharing with everybody. Thank you.
Can you just hold your name tag? Everyone will be coming. Hello.
What are you doing?
Actually, I'm gonna start getting them lined up. You guys come put your name tags on your chairs
Okay.
and then come up over with me.
Yep, go ahead and put your name tags on your chairs, please. And we're gonna take a picture real quick, guys.
Yeah,
before
so
we
here's
sit
what
down.
we're gonna do. I'm gonna have fifth grade. Where's my fifth grade friends? Okay, fifth grade. You see this card? All right, where's my fourth grade
Here's
friends?
some more fifth graders. Hi, guys.
Fourth grade, you're gonna be right in front of me. You're gonna be, go down to your knees. Fifth grade, you're gonna be in the back. Fourth grade, fifth grade, you're gonna stand. Fourth grade, you're going to be in the middle with on your knees. Third grade, you're gonna be up in front, crisscross. Yep, crisscross.
Hi,
Yep, fill it in, fill it in, fill it in. Third grade's in the front, fourth grade's in the middle, fifth grade's in the back. All right, now fourth grade, we're gonna have you guys, Jackson, you just scoot back a little bit so you're even with Ron. All right, same thing, there. All right, front row, scoot back to the middle row. Scoot back, Navigate, scoot back. Oliver, scoot back, buddy. Yeah, keep going, Steve, keep going. All right, and then back row, step up to the, yep. No one come
guys.
up.
We're gonna take a picture real quick.
Yep, all right.
Enjoy.
Eli,
You wanna sit down, honey?
right by Navigate, Idris, right in the middle, yep. Yep, Eli, crisscross, buddy.
Hey.
Oh, yeah,
It's okay. You can say.
yeah, we're good.
And then we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Eli, we just gotta get a quick picture, buddy.
And then,
We're gonna do it beforehand.
And then you can go say hi to mom and dad.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, everybody look up here.
Proud of you. You're gonna do great.
All right, everybody look up here. Parents, if you want, you can get a picture also real quick. Say cheese. Eli, can you sit up, buddy?
Yeah, if you guys wanna grab a
Eli, sit
picture,
up. All
otherwise
right,
I'm
say cheese.
sure he'll put it in the announcements too.
All right, cheese. All right, let parents take your pictures too.
Hold that smile for a while.
Get it, Aiden. All right, everybody, one more look up here. Say cheese. Good job. Parents, any more? All right, you guys can stand up fifth grade. You're gonna go find your name tag first. Put your name tag.
They just asked, you'll put that in the announcements.
Yes,
Yep.
I'll put it out in the announcements this week.
All right, guys, go ahead and let's find
Fourth
our
grade, find your name
name
tag.
tag. You can go ahead and put that
Eli, come on, buddy, let's go get our name tag, dude. Okay?
Right here, buddy. Get your spelling right on. Guys, you all look very smart. All right, we all ready? How are we feeling?
Good.
Yeah.
Nervous.
Well, you feeling nervous just means you're doing something uncomfortable. And where do you think in life you're going to grow the most? During times that you're comfortable or uncomfortable? Right? So that's very exciting, and that means that you're on the right track. You should be really proud just to be here. Okay? So we're going to take a deep breath. And we're going to tell the person next to you, good job.
Good job.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay. And I'm going to sit down and tell you guys a little bit about the week. And then if you have any quick questions, we'll address those. Okay? All right. Thank you guys all for coming. I'm Mrs. DeHart. I teach Hal here and also at Heritage. And we have Mr. Boyce, of course, and Mrs. Knott, our lovely judges here today. And thank you guys for coming.
All right, let's give everybody a round of applause for making this class.
Like we kind of said, you guys honestly should be super proud of yourself. I want you to remember that this is an elementary school spelling bee, and we're here for fun and to do our best. And regardless of the outcome, I want you guys to be proud of what you accomplished just to get here. Raise your hand if you spent some time studying these words. Okay? So that's already something to be proud of. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the bee. When we begin, Eli will be our first when it's time. He'll come up, I'll give a word, we'll spell the word, and if it's correct, you may sit back down. If it's incorrect, you may sit back down as well until the round is over, and then you'll join the audience. You can sit with your family, and if your family's not here, there's many families that will love to have you sit with them. One thing is that you may ask me to repeat any word. You can ask for the definition. You can even ask for another sentence. You can take your time. You can spell it on your hand. You can tap it with your foot. You can sound it out. It's not a rush. Okay? And one more thing about spelling and starting over. If you are spelling the word and you want to start over, you can, as long as the letters so far were correct. So I'm going to give you two examples here. If my word is you, I can say Y-O, starting over, Y-O-U. But I could not say Y-W, starting over, Y-O-U. Do you see the difference? Okay, so something to keep in mind, and we'll wait for applause until the end of the round, and that's when we'll either stay seated or join the audience. I think those are
The top two places will advance to the district B,
yes, they will.
so that will be something that you can look forward to, also our top two places, so.
And that's usually in February.
January,
February.
February, yeah, so we'll get you information when that comes, but for today, we're very proud of you. Anchor Point has a lot of really, really great spellers, and it means that you guys have done some pretty good jobs getting to this point, because we have very smart kids at Anchor Point. We're very proud of all of you for getting this far. So families, let's give them one more round of applause.
Anyone in? No? Wonderful. Oh, yes.
There's space in the word, you say space.
You do not, and you also do not need to identify capitalization or punctuation, such as the word can't would be C-A-N-T. We do not need to say apostrophe. And that goes the same with capital letters and spaces to answer your question. From
You need to say the word like plain flat before we start spelling it.
You may, if that helps you, or you may not, if it doesn't.
Are we allowed to ask the word in the word?
Of course. May we begin?
All right, so whoever's up will stand up, walk up to the mic. If you're on deck, that means if you're next, you'll be standing at your chair. If you're in the back row, one thing that we ask, if you're up next, let's say that Wesley is up next. Wesley's got a long way to walk, right? If Wesley is up next, Kinley's spelling, Wesley's up next. Wesley, if you could just walk to the end and wait so that you can make that quicker, so that we can keep it moving, all right? Same thing with everybody in the back. So walk to the end if you're on deck, rather than just stay in your chair. Now, Nolan, Lincoln, that doesn't really matter to you guys as much, but if you're Israel, Wesley, Kinley, Olivia, walk to the outside. Once we do have enough students to move everybody into the front, we will do that. But again, we are proud of you for making it this far, and by being here, you're already one of our best spellers. So congratulations. Give it one more round of applause. And we're going to wish you all the best of luck, and we are ready to go. Eli?
Eli, can you begin, please?
You
I'm gonna walk with you. You can do it, I promise.
No.
Do you remember when the times that you were studying? I know that you can do it. And then afterwards, we maybe will remember you will come microdance. Okay, so we'll go up and spell, and then after we can do microdance, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also adjust the microphone so that that's not an issue as we go through.
And so,
You
Well,
wanna-
we have to go in order, so Mr. Boyce can say the word.
Yep. All right, Eli, your word is wig. She decided to wear a colorful wig to the costume party. Wig.
WIG.
Very good. You
That
can
is
have a
correct.
seat. Idris, remember you're up. Vivian, why don't you go ahead and stand up so that you know you're ready. Stand up. Stay right there. All right. Idris, your word is bed. After a long day at work, I eagerly sank into the comfort of my soft bed.
BED.
Very good. Vivian, you're up. Rohan, stand up.
Red. The beautiful sunset painted the sky a beautiful red.
RED.
That is correct. She completed the challenging puzzle. She.
SHE.
That is correct.
Make sure when you say your letters that you know exactly what you're going to say. We're going to be lenient the first round because we want everybody to get warmed up. But after that, if you say the wrong letter first, we have to say that you're up. Namanee, you're up.
I think you kind of had something in your throat there,
Yeah.
and so we just really have to enunciate.
Yep, mom's ahead of you.
Can. After months of training, he discovered that he can run a marathon.
CAN.
That's correct. Sad. The abandoned puppy looked up with sad eyes.
SAID.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. That would be said, and you were right with the letters, though. Great job, sweetie. Emma. Got. After a long search, he finally got the job.
GOT.
That is correct. Hand. She extended her hand to say hello.
HAND.
That is correct. Leg. She twisted her ankle while hiking and had to hobble back with one leg.
LEG.
That is correct. Nap. After a delicious lunch, I decided to take a short nap.
NA.
That is correct.
Lincoln, thank you for standing up and waiting at the end. So Ronan, you're going to stand up and you walk to the end. Yep. And then you can start.
Far. The mountain peak seemed far in the distance.
FAR.
That is correct. End. At the end of the story, the teacher told the children the end.
END.
That is correct. Had. She had already finished her homework.
HAD.
That is correct. beautiful sunset.
S-E-E.
That is correct. Just. I was just about to leave when my show came on.
J-U-S-T.
That is correct.
Hey, Olivia, you can go to this side.
Cup. She carefully sipped her tea from her favorite cup.
C-U-P.
That is correct. Went. Yesterday, I went to the market.
W-E-N-T.
That is correct. Lid. He carefully lifted the lid of the mysterious box.
L-I-D.
That is correct. Left. She quickly grabbed her keys and left the house.
L-E-F-T.
That is correct. Last. I attended the last concert of the season.
No, just say something, yeah, there you go.
Will you repeat? Yes. Last. I attended the last concert of the season.
L-A-S-T.
That is correct. And that's the end of our first half. Good job.
All right, Eli, you're up. Yep. All right, Eli, our word is far away. This way, I'll read it for you. Ben joined the Coast Guard in hopes of visiting faraway places. Far away.
F-A-R-A-W-A-Y.
That is correct. Pirates. When they saw the black flag, the sailors realized with terror that they were being approached by pirates.
P-I-R-A-T-E-S.
That is correct. Wooden. Armando preferred to use a wooden bat instead of a metal one for softball. Wooden.
W-O-O-D-E-N.
That is correct. Breakfast. Joanna usually eats oatmeal and bananas for breakfast.
B-R-E-A-K-F-A-S-T.
That is correct.
How many?
Acrobat. After years of classes, Paul is developing the skills of a first-rate acrobat.
A-C-R-O-B-A-T.
That is correct. Chocolate. By the end of the evening, every chocolate in the jar was gone. Chocolate.
C-H-O-C-O-L-A-T-E.
That is correct. Elephant. Leon and Pruash enjoyed watching the elephant use its trunk. Elephant.
E-L-A-P-H-A-N-T.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. E in the middle. Great job. You had all the other letters, Oliver. Recipe. I love cooking my grandmother's banana bread recipe.
R-E-C-I-P-E.
That is correct. Surprise! When I walked into my party, everyone yelled, surprise!
S-U-R-P-R-I-S-E.
That's correct. Bombarded. The students bombarded their teacher with questions about the field trip. Bombarded.
D-E.
That is correct. Adapting.
Judge, yeah, thanks, Sue.
Incredible. Gavin told an incredible story about camp. Incredible.
INCREDIBLE.
That is correct. Countess. The Countess had a reputation for mistreating her servants. Countess.
COUNTESS.
That is correct. Peppercorn. A stray piece of peppercorn rolled onto the table. Peppercorn.
PEPPERCORN.
That is correct. Raise. Elliot tries to remember to raise his hand.
RAISE.
That's correct. Zooming. Jenny's little brother was zooming around the living room.
ZOOMING.
That is correct. Turnout. Lee was pleased at the turnout for opening night. Turnout.
TURNOUT.
That is correct. Street lights. The street lights in Junior's neighborhood turned on automatically at sunset. Street lights.
STREETLIGHT.
That is correct. Courtyard. The king was pacing in the courtyard when the messenger announced the birth of the prince. Courtyard.
COURTYART.
That is correct. Asleep. After sitting cross-legged for the whole assembly, Richie's foot was totally asleep.
ASLEEP.
That is correct. And that's the end of our next round.
Emma, if you can slide down.
Great
Yep,
job.
Finley, slide down. Keough, slide down. Yep, Lincoln, Roman, slide around. And then, nope, Israel, you just stay there.
Yep.
Yep, you guys slide down to Wesley, you're good. Kinley, you're good. And then Israel will just play.
And then we have,
Go ahead. All right, and then, nope, Olivia, stay there. So Israel, you go that way, Olivia, go this way. All right, we all good?
okay.
All right, good job. All right, round 3, good job. Let's give it a round of applause.
Eli, your turn, sweetie. Eli, your word is dinosaur. After watching Jurassic Park, the velociraptor is Clara's favorite dinosaur.
DINOSAUR.
That is correct. You may sit down. Thank you, Eli. Monsoon. Monsoon in India generally takes place in the months from June to September. Monsoon.
MONSOO.
That is correct. Avocado. Tanisha's first taste of sushi was a roll containing avocado.
AVOCADO.
That is correct. February. Since he was born on the 29th of February, Alice argued that her birthday only came every 4 years. February.
A-U-R-Y.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. You had all the right letters, just a little switched around. Great job. How many? Especially. Everything in the, oh, I'm sorry, do you want me to say the sentence? Okay, especially.
E-S-P-E-C-A-I-L-L-Y.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Just a tiny switch in the middle of the I and A. You have the rest. Great work. Emma, your word is scorcher. Ross spent the entire day at the pool because it was a scorcher outside.
S-C-O-R-C-H-E-R.
That is correct. Fragments. Flavia discovered fragments of the ancient Roman mosaic in the day. Fragments.
F-R-A-G-M-E-N-T-S.
Unleash. Mr. Xavier firmly believed that letting the students wear open-toed shoes would unleash chaos in the school. Unleash.
U-N-L-E-A-S-H. Unleash.
That is correct. Cosmetics. Caitlin and her mom loved doing makeup and trying out lots of different cosmetics. Cosmetics.
C-O-S-M-E-T-I-C-S.
That is correct. Frustration. Peyton's inability to pass his license test was a source of great frustration.
F-R-U-S-T-R-A-T-I-O-N.
That is correct. Mascot. The mascot of Bennington is the Badger mascot.
M-A-S-C-O-T.
That is correct. Mustache. It wasn't until Daniel graduated high school that he was able to grow a full mustache.
M-U-S-T-A-C-H-E.
That is correct. Perfume. Some theaters designate a fragrance-free seating area for those who are allergic to perfume.
P-E-R-F-U-M-E.
That is correct. Tuxedo. The groom wore a navy tuxedo with a bright orange bow tie. Tuxedo. T-U-X-E-O. That's correct. Lurches. Garrett gets nervous when his cousin's dog lurches towards him.
L-U-R-C-H.
That's correct. Prognosis. Dr. Sims' subsequent prognosis was one of complete recovery. Prognosis.
P-R-O-G-N-O-S-I-S.
That's correct. Sequins. Kayla sewed beads on top of the sequins of her dance costume. Sequins.
S-E-Q-U-I-S.
That's correct. Fabulous. Tanya dreams of someday taking a fabulous vacation to Bali. Fabulous.
F-A-B-U-L-O-U-S.
That is correct. And that's the end of our next.
Rohan, yeah. Emma, slide down. Finley, the rest of you are going to slide down. Jackson and And then you're gonna come around the front. Yep,
Right in the end. Perfect.
Leslie, yep, you guys just stay.
Yeah, thank you
All
so
right,
much.
good job, guys. Guys are getting to some heavier words now, so these are tougher. So don't be surprised if you have to really listen now. So take your time, do your best, and just be proud. All right?
Wonderful. Eli, your turn, sweetie. Eli, your word is fluently. Letitia's dream is to speak French fluently so he can travel to France. Fluently.
Fluently.
That is correct. Brandished. The pirates brandished their muskets to the merchants while demanding that they turn over their goods. Brandished.
BRANDISHED.
That's correct. Anguish. Rowan felt considerable anguish at losing his favorite necklace. Anguish. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You did so good with most of the letters. Great job, buddy. Emma, your word is rickety. The woman stopped to help the rickety old man cross the street. Rickety.
RIKED.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The T at the end. Really close, Emma. Finley, your word is pediatric. Anna decided to focus her nursing career on pediatric care. Pediatric.
PEDIATRIC.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Great job, Finley. Democracy. Cora could never imagine what her life would be like if they were governed not by a democracy. Democracy.
DEMOCRACY.
Can you repeat the last letter?
Y.
That is correct. Beige. Tired of all of the beige walls in her home, Helen decided to repaint them all pink. Beige.
EPIJ.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. GB.
Right there.
Grimace. The camera caught the player's grimace as the penalty was announced. Grimace.
GRINAC.
That's correct. Enormous. The documentary depicted the enormous task of building the Panama Canal. Enormous.
ORNUS.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. O in the middle also. Very close. Nautical. Surrey used a glossary of nautical terms, among other things, when at the high seas. Nautical.
NAUTICAL. Autical.
That's correct. Ebony. Sammy bought an ebony tapestry for her meditation room. Ebony.
E-B-A-N-Y.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. O-N-Y. Good job, Wesley. So close.
What is the second word? Ebony.
The sentence for Ebony was, Sammy bought an ebony tapestry for her meditation room.
What's a meditation?
Somewhere where you go to relax and be in your own thoughts.
What's an ebony?
We'll get back to
It's a color.
you. Yeah. Good job.
Garbled. Adam accidentally garbled the message he was asked to pass along to his sister. Garbled.
G-A-R-B-E. L-E-D.
That's correct. Imitation. Christina opted to buy the imitation of the purse since it was several $100s cheaper than the authentic one. Imitation.
I-M-A-T-A-T-I-O-N.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Great job, so close. Receptionist. Neb spoke to the receptionist to schedule her appointment. Receptionist.
R-E-C-P-C-I-O-N-I-S-T.
That's correct. Plausible. Mr. Higgins did not find Paul's excuse for being late to be plausible.
P-L-A-U-S-I-B-L-E.
That's correct. Commotion. Arthur couldn't hear Annette over the commotion of the hallway.
C-O-M-M-O-T-I-O-N.
That is correct. And that's the end of our next round.
Yeah, just slide down one, slide down Kinley. Houston, come around. Brad, Nolan, yep.
All right, we're down to one row.
Keep coming. Keep going all the way around. Everybody's in the front row now.
All right, great job, you guys. Are we ready for the next round? Eli, your turn. Eli, your word is immigrants. Vladimir worked at a center for receiving immigrants and helping them find housing. Immigrants.
I-M-M-I-G-R-A-N-T-S.
That is correct. Spectators. The spectators cheered when the home team scored a touchdown.
S-P-E-C-T-A-T-E-R-S.
That's right. That's correct. O-R-S. You had everything else right. Great job. Suspicious. The police were called to inspect a suspicious package. Suspicious.
S-P-I-C-I-O-U-S.
That's correct.
Ramshackle. Although Bonnie had always assumed the ramshackle house next door was empty, one night she heard strange voices coming from it. Ramshackle.
RAMSHACKLE.
That is correct. Heron. Kaylee was stunned at the height of the live heron she saw in the sky. Heron.
HARRON.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Great job, Kinley. Nomad. Gracie argued that her brother was not a nomad simply because he liked to sleep in a different place every night. Nomad.
NOMAD.
That is correct. Skewer. Matthew put pieces of steak, bell peppers, and onions on the wooden skewer.
SKEWER.
That is correct. Lunacy. Kylie could not believe the lunacy she witnessed at the clown convention. Lunacy.
LUNACY.
That is correct. Bracken. Hands pushed an enormous bracken out of his path as he hiked uphill. Bracken. BRACKEN. That is correct. All right, and that's the end of our next round. Good job.
Good job, guys.
All right, we're going to begin our next round. We're going to keep going. You guys are doing wonderful. Take a deep breath. Great. Eli, your turn. Eli West. Thank you. Eli, your word is neon. Although Tim was wearing a neon swimsuit, his mom still couldn't see him on the beach. Neon.
NEON.
That is correct. You may sit. Hypnosis. Juan argued that he couldn't get in trouble for stealing the cookies because he was in a state of hypnosis. Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Hypnosis is like a trance-like state that can take over your thoughts. Someone might use a pocket watch to put someone in a sense of hypnosis.
HYPNOSIS.
That is
Hypnosis.
Gusto. Lottie approached painting with the gusto of one unrestrained by rules or schools of thought. Gusto.
GUSTOU.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Just O. Great job, Brendan. Gleaned. Investigators gleaned evidence of possible criminal activity. Gleaned.
GLEAN.
That is correct. Winsome. The little type's winsome smile won him many friends. Winsome.
WINSON.
That's correct. Galore. Eddie found bargains galore at the flea market. Galore.
GALORE.
That is correct. Atrium. Douglas bought a new armchair and 2 large ferns to decorate his atrium.
ATRIUM.
That is correct. And that's the end of our next round. All right, Eli, it's your turn again. Savant. Abdul Qadim, a savant of the Middle Ages, made many contributions to history. Savant.
SAVANT.
That is correct. Hippies. Aaron loved seeing pictures of his grandparents from the 1970s. They were hippies living in Tennessee. Hippies. That is correct. Campaign. The bowling team triumphantly ended its ambitious campaign to win the championship. Campaign. That is incorrect. So good try. Thank you. Mosque. Oh, do you want me to give you a sentence or anything? Mosque.
MOSQU.
That is correct. Warlock. The warlock shrieked in rage and shattered his amulet. Warlock.
WARLOCK.
That is correct. Convulsively. As Edna listened to the details of her son's accident, she dropped into a chair and sobbed convulsively. CON. VULSIVEL. That is correct. And that's the affirmative correct. Eli. Garishly. She adorned her living room with garishly bright cushions. Garishly.
GARISHLY.
That is correct. Yeah, Everest. The athlete retired at the Everest of her career, feeling that she had accomplished what she wanted to. Everest.
EVEREST. Everest.
That is correct. Cavorting. In the famous painting, Garden of Earthly Delight, horses and giant birds are seen cavorting in a surreal landscape. Cavorting.
COVORTING.
I'm sorry, that was incorrect. CAP. Very close. Conscience. A person's conscience is more compelling than law. Conscience.
CONSCIENCE.
That is correct. Deferential. The waiter's deferential behavior gained him a bigger tip. Deferential. DEFERENTIAL. That is correct. And that's the affirmative. All right, Eli. Khaki. Let me look at this and see like. Khaki comes from a word that means dust. which makes it look like camouflage. So I wore khaki pants in the forest.
Khaki.
That is correct. Asphalt. Mr. and Mrs. Henry were glad that their gravel road would soon be paved with asphalt.
Present the definition.
Yes, asphalt is a composition of ground rock and other materials that can be used for things like pavements and waterproof cement. Asphalt.
A. S-P-H-A-L-T. Asphalt.
That is correct. Talcum. After taking a bath, Jennifer sprinkled her feet with talcum powder. Talcum.
T-A-L-C-U-M.
That is correct. Equestrian. The artist was best known for her equestrian paintings. Equestrian. E-Q-U.
E-S-T-R-I-A-N.
That is correct. And that's the end of our next round. All right, Eli, beginning of our next round.
Round 10.
Woo!
Nope, you can't come up.
Yep, can't see it. All right, Eli, your word is prestigious. Let me say that again. Prestigious. Eliza hoped she would gain acceptance into the prestigious university. Prestigious.
P-R-E-S-T-E-G-I-O-U-S.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I in the middle. You had all the other letters, Eli. Great job, Trudy. You may sit down. Guttural. Guttural consonants pose a problem for Jasmine in German class. Guttural.
And please have the definition.
Yes, it means being or belonging to a speech sound that is articulated in the throat. Guttural.
G-U-T-T-U-R-A-L. Guttural.
That's correct. Courier. Jamie worked as a courier after school to earn money to buy a new car. Courier.
Can you please have the definition?
One who carries messages, news, and other information. Courier.
C-O-U-R-I-E-R.
That's correct. Nolan, your word is psyche. Brianna loves music so much that she considers it part of her psyche.
P-S-Y-C-H-E.
That's correct. And that's the end of our next round.
All right.
Kathy, your word is Frankenstein. The environmental activist stated that nuclear power had become a Frankenstein.
F-R-A-N-K-E-N. S-T-E-I-N. Frankenstein.
That is correct. Delphine. Andrea spotted a Delphine orca during the sightseeing boat trip. Delphine.
D-E-L-P-H-I-N-E.
That's correct. Archipelago. The country of Indonesia is an enormous archipelago.
Archelago.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Mostly correct, Nolan, and you're our third place winner. Great job. Kathy and Rim, we will continue as such. And for the first place winner, I'll ask you to spell one more word. So you'll have another round when it's time. Okay? All right? We may begin. Kathy? Chartreuse. Elsie selected chartreuse as the accent color for her pink bedroom. Chartreuse. It's a color of brilliant yellow green. Chartreuse.
Chartreuse. Chartreuse.
That is correct. Discipline. Natasha's chosen discipline is European history. Discipline.
Discipline.
That is correct.
Yep.
Amicable. Carla and Jeanne have had an amicable relationship since they settled their initial dispute. Amicable. Yes, it means friendship and goodwill. Amicable. That's correct. Beautician. Chloe's grandmother refers to her stylist as her beautician. That's correct. And that's your next round. Memoirs. While originally gaining fame as a musician, Patti Smith had gained popularity for her powerful memoirs. That is correct. Ominous. For an instant, there was an ominous stillness, quieter and more silent than ever before. Ominous. It means indicative of future misfortune or calamity, causing anxiety and fear. Ominous. I'm sorry, that's incorrect, but you can sit for a second, Ren. And Piaki, you'll need to spell one more word for first place. Syndrome. Louisa's complaints of weakness, dizziness, and nausea following the amusement park ride led to the doctor diagnosing him with motion sickness syndrome. That's correct. Nolan, you want to come up real quick? We'll get a quick picture and then we'll get, or we already got a picture of all the other stuff.
Yeah, we
So
got
you guys, thank you all for coming. You should all be so proud of yourself. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna go right over here with this boy.
Yeah, right there's fine. Right. This is a good normal picture for.
Good.
All right.
I'll take your name tags, guys. Or you can actually just.
Stay there.
Right here. Yeah.
Good
Good
job.
job, everyone. You guys did so good. Good job, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. High five. Good job. Great job, Wesley. Good job. Yeah, you. Okay. Great job, Nolan. Can I have your name tag?
More like this. All right, great, good. Good job, Rob.
You did awesome. Oh, like this fucking situation.
Great job, guys. You did good. Now you're gonna be ready for the District B again. Gosh. Well.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, that's not, you don't have to do one
Well,
extra.
Great
So,
day.
Great job.
You did great.
Good job. Thank you guys for coming.
See you later. Have a great day.